We don't want to spend a ton of time on one player.
Right.
But we'll kind of transition into the next guy. Maybe somebody who has the Browns maybe have a little bit more realistic chance to trade up and get, maybe not have to go quite as far, is Jayson Oweh out of Penn State. Says you can't keep players with Oweh's level of freakish tools away from the quarterback. He's only scratching the surface. His biggest strength is juice, and his biggest weakness is passiveness. Passiveness, to me, we heard that a lot about Myles Garrett coming out. You know, this guy likes dinosaurs and poetry. He can't play football. Well, it turns out he's pretty good at,
hits guys over the head with a helmet.
Yeah. I don't like poetry, but I sure love Jurassic Park. So, I mean, there you go, baby. I'm with you, dog. I get it.
Jayson Oweh, he came in at 6'5", 250, 22 years old, pro day 4.3, 940. So he's quick.
Fast.
Only 19 bench reps compared to the 36 that Pay put up, but he had a 34-inch vertical broad jump of 10 feet, 6 inches. So he's an athletic freak.
No,
absolutely.
You know, bench press obviously helps with locking out using your hands in defense. You want to lock them out, keep them off your body, but all your power and your speed that's in your lower body.
Sure,
so
if you can
doing these crazy freakish broad jumps and stuff like that, the dude's explosive.
And I mean, a lot of it too. If you think about these edge rushers, it's not coming into contact or as little contact as possible with those tackles. Get underneath and around them.
Yeah, I mean, look at Myles. His go-to move is like that. That dip and rip where his shoulders.
His go-to move is usually offsides, but yeah, I say
so some of the things about Oweh, physically different type of get-off speed that you don't see in every draft class. Eats up options as the unblocked man, can chase down running backs from behind. To me, that's a big thing. We see T.J. Watt do that all the time. Frame built to play off the edge, ultra lean, long, 252 pounds. So definitely a different build than Kwity Paye. Changed man and use of leverage in 2020. Fired into blocks much better in the run game. So that's something I kind of like to see too, is you can be great, at pass rushing, but the best way to stop a great pass rusher, they say, is to run at him. So if you're a great pass rusher but you can't stop the run, well, guess what you're going to see a lot of in that game? You're going to get about 20 halfback dives right at your face. Yeah. You better be able to stop the run.
Yep.
Yeah, so what's crazy about this guy is he didn't start playing football till his junior year of high school. That's when he was a basketball player, throughout his youth and then even into high school, and then he ended up switching to play football his junior year, and then he obviously redshirted in 2018. Only played 65 snaps at Penn State, then played 332, 347 the next 2 years. That this guy's still pretty green too, and we're talking, first round talent, and this guy's been playing football for 5 years. That's it. He
had such a good pro day, I read, that they're saying now they think he's going to be like a top 15 pick.
Pro day was good.
He had a top 5 ranking type of all players pro day kind of deal.
They're comparing. I mean, PFF is comparing him to Montez Sweat, who's no slouch.
No,
I mean his grades improved each year. Went from 67.8 to 74.6 to this past year 85.3. The only knock on him, at least statistically from this past year, is he played 7 games in 2020, but he had no sacks. So for me, edge rushing, that's a little concerning.
Yeah, it's like the 100-yard games for
DPJ, yeah.
And, we liked what he did last year, but not if we would have drafted him in the first round.
Correct. So that's a little bit concerning because it's college. I mean, if you're not making sacks in college, these NFL tackles are legit.
Right, yeah. You're really going to struggle when you get to the next level. So I think that this guy wouldn't be – I know that they got him ranked second. I'd go up and get Kwity Paye. I probably wouldn't spend too much to go up and get
Oweh.
Oweh here.